name is Cassie Short. Have you ever been interested in learning more about first aid? Basic first aid can include basic bandaging, how to clean wounds, or how to check a pulse. Knowing how to perform a blood pressure test can help save a life in an emergency situation. As an EMT, I perform these tests daily. The process of conducting a blood pressure test starts with preparing the equipment and patient, performing the test, and knowing what to do with the results. First, let's become familiar with what we are doing today. This is the blood pressure cuff. On the blood pressure cuff, it has artery markers so you know where to place it. It has an inflation bulb, a valve to tighten the inflation bulb, and a gauge. Now that the equipment is ready, you want to make sure that there are no holes in it. So you're going to practice pumping it up, and if you hear any air coming out, then you know that the cuff is not ready. Now that the equipment is prepared and the patient looks ready, we're going to get started with the test. Before you place the cuff on the arm, you're going to make sure that the patient has no wounds or cuts open on the area. You're also going to locate the brachial artery. If you can't find the brachial artery first, you're going to use your stethoscope, which you're going to use the bulb of the stethoscope to find it. And here we are. You're going to want to make sure that it is tight enough. And in order to conduct the blood pressure test, you're going to tighten this, and you're going to use your stethoscope, and you're going to find the brachial artery. And there you go. And then you're going to make sure that the valve is tightened, and you're going to pump it up all the way until you get to about 120, anywhere between that or 180 to 200. And once you get there, you're going to start slowly releasing it. And the first time you hear a pulse is going to be your systolic number. The last time you hear a pulse is going to be your diastolic number. And now that you have these numbers, you're going to find out what they mean for your health. The normal blood pressure would be 120/80. If your blood pressure result that you got from that is over that, you are considered to have hypertension. If you have hypertension, you should seek medical attention because it could lead to heart problems such as a heart attack or a stroke. If you have a blood pressure that is lower than 120/80, you are considered to have hypotension, which can mean that you have blood loss that you don't even know about or another heart-related disorder as well. Knowing how to perform a blood pressure test with someone can be a skill that you will know forever. It can also save someone's life in a life or death situation. Throughout this speech, I have taught you how to prepare a blood pressure, to perform a blood pressure, and to know what to do with the results that you get afterwards. What will you do with the information I gave you today about learning how to do a blood pressure? Will you save a life?
So what was my blood pressure? Do I have heart?